Hi everyone, so I'll be doing a 7-card chakra reading today, one card for each chakra, just to see where some of the blockages might be for some of you. So if you're drawn to this today, really do just kind of listen in. I'm feeling like colours as well are very important, so if there's a certain colour that you're drawn to, that could be showing you a chakra that's blocked as well. I will be starting the reading in a moment. So before I start the reading, I just want to quickly show you the chakra system in case some of you are not that familiar with it. And you can see there all the points in your body that make up your chakras, your energy points within your body, starting at the root, at the base there, with the red going all the way up to the crown chakra at the top. So I'm going to start with the root chakra, the red colour, and we'll work our way through all of those colours up to the crown chakra, using one card per chakra. And I'll just leave this here for a moment longer for anyone who feels drawn to this and would like to listen to the chakra reading that I'm about to do today. Okay. So let's make a start with the colour red and your root chakra. And your card for your root chakra is the 7 of Wands. So this card is showing me that if you are feeling as though you're fighting against everything, you've got too much coming towards you, I do feel as though this is your root chakra that's kind of wanting to keep you safe, okay? It's sort of showing that you need to be protecting your energy, and feeling comfortable in your own energy as well, not allowing people to get too close or to expect too much from you. It looks to me as well like there's a lot of opportunities maybe coming your way, but some of them you just really don't have time for at the moment. So I want to say definitely spend time on yourself, and use that time really wisely to nourish your root chakra. Okay, I notice as well the person on the card has got red leggings on, or tights, or whatever you want to call them. So I feel like the colour red would be really helpful for you if you're feeling a little bit sort of I want to say pushed out your comfort zone as well. So you've got to really find your safety net here and figure out what makes you feel safe again. And if people are kind of pushing you over the edge a little bit, start to put a few boundaries down, just to kind of hold them back a little bit until you're ready, until you do feel safe within whatever it is that you're being asked to look at or explore. Because I feel like I said, these opportunities that are coming your way, they might be frightening you a little bit, but I don't think that they are something that you should be frightened of. I feel as though some of them are really good opportunities, but you're probably just not quite ready for it yet. So I want to say, for your root chakra, meditation is an amazing tool. So and also, if you can find any positive kind of meditations that start with the words I am, if you look them up on YouTube, there's so many to choose from, so I'm sure you'll find something suitable and you'll be drawn to the correct one. So I am, that there could be lots of things that you say after that. So what we want is positive, encouraging words that you can listen to, maybe, you know, at some point each day. I'm not saying get a routine and do it at the same time every day, just fit it in wherever you can around your schedule, and I feel like that's what's going to help to unblock your root chakra there. And even if you don't feel as though you can completely sit down and zone out and do proper meditation, even just popping your earbuds in as you're walking to the shops and having these playing on your trip there and back is enough. You don't need to be sitting for hours on end trying to calm your mind down or make yourself feel safe. I feel as though just hearing those affirmations as you go about your daily business is like a powerful tool, and it's something that's achievable as well, because you could well be feeling that fight inside of you because you, like I said, you're not quite ready and you're not feeling it at the moment, but you will feel it. So yeah, work on that area if this is what you are feeling at the moment. Okay, I'm feeling just like discouraged by things at the moment. So let's move now onto your sacral chakra, which is the orange area, and that's like your reproductive organs, that kind of area. And the card we have for this is procrastination and the number 8. So I feel like this is where your creativity lies, and you're really not feeling it at the moment. Your light is just flickering. It isn't actually a raging fire, so you need to get more energized towards doing the things that you love doing, and the things that are that do kind of give you that feeling of fire in your belly, something that really enlightens you. And it's okay to just have this flicker, but I do feel like it's important to try to fan it so that it creates a flame. So whatever it is that you know you're good at, or whatever it is that you know you are feeling drawn to do, don't put it on the back burner. Don't do everything else before you do this. Do this first, because this is what will help you to nourish your own soul, make yourself feel equipped to be able to move forward and help other people afterwards. So putting yourself first, putting your own creativity first, really feeling like pleasure and feeling just fulfilled in your own existence, I feel is really important for you at the moment. The colour orange could also relate to food for you, you know, nourishing yourself, being able to feel fit from the inside and on the outside, so that you feel well enough to chase after the things that you know you love to do. So if you're a sporty person and you're feeling like slumped a lot of the time, make sure that you're looking at all the sides of you that need to be in balance before you actually move forward and do what it is that you know that you're being pushed to do, or what you, that sort of fire in your belly that you're feeling for something that's kind of gone away. Get all your ducks in order. Make sure that you're doing all the right things that kind of lead you more towards what it is that you need to be doing. Okay, and I feel like it will make it so much easier for you when you do come to do whatever that is that you know that you're supposed to be doing or creating or whatever. And I think that as far as blockages go, I'm not feeling like this area for you is massively blocked. I just feel like it's only a tiny little adjustment that you need to make here to enable you to really get that flame burning again. So try to visualize what it is that you want to feel before you actually do it. Have something in your mind, see in your mind's eye where you want to be in 6 months, and have that goal and think to yourself, I can do this, I can really do this if I really apply myself just a little bit each day towards what it is that I'm working on. I feel like that's what's going to help you to move forward from that blocked feeling in your sacral chakra. So the next chakra that we're moving up to is the solar plexus, and this is your stomach area, your gut feeling, or even where you feel the sunshine is what I want to say. It's a lovely bright yellow colour, and the card you have for this area is Fox. Selfishness, trickery, wrongness, clever, suspicion, caution. And there's like a 9 of clubs there as well. So what I feel from this one is trust your intuition. This is where you feel your intuition. First of all, it's in your stomach. So when something's off, when something's wrong, when someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you'll feel it in your gut and you'll know it. And sometimes you're not always going to trust this, especially if you've got tricksters around you. If there's people around you who constantly play with this area of like your intuition, your solar plexus, if they're never an honest person around you, you're going to struggle moving forward, because you're going to find it hard and to trust anybody, let alone this person. And these people around you know this, and it's kind of like their job to keep testing you on this, because that's how you're going to tune into it, how you're going to fine-tune your solar plexus, and you're going to feel more as you journey through life and understand more about how these kind of energies are working around you, and you're going to trust it. You will trust it eventually. You'll get used to that feeling that all of a sudden tells you, hold on a minute, no, this is not for me, or this person is definitely doing something. I can't say what it is, but I know that there's just something off or wrong about this person. So really trust that feeling in your solar plexus, in your stomach area, in your gut. Keep that area nourished as well. And I want to say, to keep that area nourished, what I would recommend is lots of sunshine if you can get it. You know, that's really good for your soul and your solar plexus area. And also I think eating healthy, making sure that your stomach is you know, not overloaded, little and often, maybe making sure you're on the correct diet for yourself, looking more into that kind of thing. Not allowing other people either to feed you certain things, or I feel like for some of you, I'm talking to someone in specific here, but I feel like what I'm saying is don't keep like, if somebody brings you a chocolate bar, you don't have to eat it, you can give it away. You don't need to keep feeding yourself the things that you know are not really right for you. I'm not saying that chocolate's bad for everyone, or bad at all really, because in small amounts, especially dark chocolate, is quite good for you because of the content in it is good for you. So I do just feel like maybe do a little bit more research about what you're putting into your stomach, because don't forget as well that food is fuel, and without the right fuel you're not going to run properly, if that makes sense. Your body's going to start to kick up. It's a little bit like, you know, when you have an MOT and you take your car and they kind of replace the oil and they do bits and bobs that need changing. It's that sort of thing. So making sure that everything's tuned into the right, just tuned in correctly for you to be able to run. And we're moving now onto the heart chakra, and this card is main female for your heart chakra and the number 2. Now I generally go gender neutral with my readings, so this could literally be anyone, okay, but I do feel like this is somebody, with the rose in their hand, this is somebody who can help you with unlocking your heart chakra, who can kind of help you to really feel the love again. And I feel like this person is very compassionate and they've got a very gentle soul and nature about them. So whether you know this person already, I'm not sure, but I do feel as though if you don't, you'll definitely know them as soon as they step into your life, because you will feel straight away that they're trustworthy and that they're here to help you to learn how to nourish your own heart chakra. So I want to say, like, it could be like a mother energy, and I want to say that could even be a male, because male or men have feminine energy as well as masculine energy. So trust this and trust your gut, because I do feel like there is a person, and this person also could be bringing love towards you. I see the rose in the hand, so this could be someone who's looking at maybe forming some sort of a partnership. I'm seeing the number 2 there really clearly, and also on the curtains in the background there I see the letters C and M, so that could be something that resonates for you as well. But I do feel like this person as well, they've mastered their own heart chakra while we're on the heart chakra at the moment, and I do think that they're going to be able to show you certain tricks to kind of get over things that maybe have blocked your heart chakra in the past. And when I say tricks, I'm not talking about like magic tricks or anything like that. I feel like they're going to be able to show you how to just unlock what's inside of you already and know how to love yourself a lot more than you already do, because I feel like that's something you've been working on, and that's something that it will only get better and better the more that you practice as well. So I want to say, if you are suffering in your heart area and there have been problems in that area where you can't trust or you can't love or you just can't be compassionate, this is going to be a person who's going to be able to, you'll know straight away you can trust them, you'll have that feeling. So already your heart chakra is feeling that bounce in it again. It's feeling like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for, this is what I need. So like I said, this may not be a female, it could be a male with a feminine energy, or quite a sort of masculine and feminine, but more veering towards the feminine energy side. Okay, so if you know somebody like that around you, or even if you don't, trust this person to definitely come in and really help you to unblock that heart chakra. So we're going to move now onto the throat chakra, and your card for the throat chakra is the 8 of Wands. So here, take action on your ideas, life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, generosity. And we also have changes, contribution, rebirth, truth and fairness. So for your throat chakra, what I'm feeling is a lot of communication here. So I do feel like you're going to be speaking to a lot of people in the very near future, I feel, unless you already are. I see the number 8 there, so I feel like August could be significant as well. So giving it a couple of months to kind of really build up, you're going to start getting, I see these as emails as well. This is communication. There's a lot of people wanting to come in and speak to you, connect with you. Okay, so be prepared for this. And I'm feeling drawn towards saying, if you're like a vocal coach or something along those lines, or even like a coach as in you speak to people for a living, I want to say take care of your voice for this one. I haven't really touched on that much before when I've done the chakra readings, but this one feels significant. It feels like make sure you're maintaining your voice correctly, okay? Make sure you're nourishing it, giving it the rest that it needs if you do speak a lot, and also making sure that you're I feel like I'm drawn to food again, making sure you're eating and drinking the correct things, and also if you feel the need to nourish it with, like I'm seeing like the vocal zone, those kind of things, the pastils that you can get to keep your airways clear and open, that sort of thing. I'm seeing that as important. I also feel like the colour blue, because of it being the throat chakra, the colour blue is very, it can draw people towards you if you're feeling as though you want to connect with people more and maybe they're not coming towards you as quickly as you'd like. Try wearing the colour blue, because I do feel like that's definitely something that will draw them closer to you. And it also works the other way, you know, if you notice somebody wearing the colour blue, maybe without even realising it, they've put that on because they feel lack in that area. So perhaps if you're in a coffee shop and you're sat on your own and you see someone with a blue jumper on, maybe just go sit with them for a little while and have a little chat, because I do feel like it will be relevant as well for some of you. And I think that moving forward, if you are using your voice, I want to say make sure that your inspiration, your creativity, how you're expressing yourself with this communication, whether it's speaking or emailing people with your thoughts or that kind of thing, make sure your content is really inspiring. Make sure that you are saying and doing the right things. Try not to keep going over the same things. Try to keep your content interesting, and a little bit, maybe a little bit challenging sometimes as well, to cause people to kind of want to ask questions, you know, and join in the conversation too, rather than just sit back and listen. So I hope that helps some of you with unblocking your throat area, or even just knowing how to keep it nourished as you move forward. So our next card is the third eye chakra. And for this, we have the home card and the number 35. So I feel like a lot of people now, they kind of work from home, or they like to be at home. They spend a lot more time at home than they used to, mainly because of the pandemic. And what I'm feeling is a lot of people have also been spiritually awakened since the pandemic as well. There is like a mass spiritual awakening happening across the globe. So whether you're aware of it or not, you will become more and more aware of it as time moves on. You'll notice that people are changing. People are wanting to spend more time on their own, to look at their own selves, to see the world with a different set of eyes. And when I say a different set of eyes, it's your third eye. So if you're not aware of this, your third eye is in the center of your forehead, okay? And this is where your spiritual awareness comes in. This is where you can see your intuition works, especially if you're meditating regularly. And when I say regularly, even 5 or 10 minutes per day at any time of the day is great, okay? It will keep it open for you. It will keep you in touch with what you need to be seeing, okay? And when I say see, I use that word very loosely, because it's not necessary that some of you will actually see from your third eye, but you will sense and you will know and you will trust what it is that you are feeling. And I feel like I want to just quickly hit on clairvoyance with that. So some of you will already kind of know from your inner self what you need to see, what you need to do, where you need to go, who you need to connect with. So I want to say trust that as well. Don't sit and second guess this. Don't stay at home and decide like, oh well, they'll come to me when they're ready. No, I feel like it's up to you to really use your intuition and move forward towards what you know you're being drawn towards. Okay, I can see the candle there really clearly just on the edge of the picture, and I feel like it's enlightening yourself. It's knowing what it is that you need to see to be able to move forward, and trying not to allow other people to put that candle out to kind of lure you into a false sense of security, to make you feel as though actually what I'm seeing, maybe I am slightly crazy, maybe I have seen something that doesn't really exist. No, if you're seeing it and you're feeling it, especially spirit is what I want to say, if you're sensing that, then trust it, okay, and allow it to come forward, because that's what's going to be helping you with your journey forward, so that you can move in the flow, in the correct flow, and find your way home as well. And I feel again the number 8 is important here. So August may be a time when you're going to become more activated in this area and more aware of what you need to be doing. So keep doing your research and trust in that. And when I said the number 8, that's literally the number 3 and 5 joined together, by the way. That's how I came to that conclusion. So that's another thing again about, you know, trusting your third eye. It's showing you what you need to see, basically. And our last card is the crown chakra. So for this card, I'm going to go with a tarot card for you, and we have the number 6, and this is cups. So 6 of cups is showing us somebody who's just a really kind, loving and giving person. So your crown chakra is where you kind of understand how you need to connect with other people, your knowledge, and also knowing what you need to say to people and how you need to put that across. So you're allowing these downloads to come in, and some of you might not even be aware of it. You might just kind of always think, well, I've always been this kind of person who knows what to say. I've always been empathetic towards other people. But be aware of your crown chakra, be aware of the downloads that are coming in for you, because I feel like you're really, really connected, okay, to the divine. So allow this to come through you, and that's the top of your head, okay. For some reason I'm seeing as well like a crystal. So if any of you work with crystals, try popping it where your crown chakra is. Not for too long, maybe just like a 5-minute meditation. I feel like that's going to be really good for clearing and allowing the just allowing the connection as well. So you'll know which crystals you're drawn to, and I feel as though the colour that's associated with the crown chakra is purple. So perhaps some of those coloured crystals would be what you'd be naturally drawn to, because for me it would definitely be amethyst, and that's a very good one for connecting with spirit. So if you're interested in connecting with spirit and understanding more about what they're sending and their messages and how they're connecting with you, definitely connect with the amethyst. But I just want to say, you're here as a messenger. You're here to help other people, not necessarily always giving them flowers or gifts or whatever, but your knowledge is very powerful. Everything that you know that is inside of you and that's being sent to you, that you're channeling, is really important. So I feel like I want to quickly just go back to the throat chakra. And interestingly enough, when I did this reading today, although I'm doing a full 7 chakra reading, I was drawn to put a blue crystal out, which would be your throat chakra. So I feel like that was important for today, and the reason why is because you do need to be connecting with people. You need to be using your voice. You need to be using your spiritual side, your spiritual connections to help other people, to show them, maybe even show them how to open their own spiritual channels, that kind of thing. So I do feel like a lot of people who are drawn to this live today are already spiritually aware, some of you more than others, and we're all on different paths within this journey, so it's good to kind of work together. It's good to help other people understand, you know, some things that they might be blocked on. You might be able to just have a short conversation with them, no money exchanging, just literally, you know, passing across ideas and helpful, you know, things that maybe have helped you in the past, or things that you know are being sent to you to be able to share with other people. So try not to hold on to them, because I see the flowers there in the background on the shelf. I don't feel like you need to keep them. I feel like everything that you've got is for sharing, basically. So try not to hold on to things. Keep on giving them, and because I feel like the more that you give out as well, the more you're going to get back, and not necessarily in the way that you're feeling, because I feel like some of you are maybe thinking, but I keep giving so much and I never get anything in return. But what you need to think about is stop putting the expectation of receiving something in return. Once you let go of that, you will allow to come to you by way of return or by way of thanks from the universe. You will allow whatever you need to come towards you, and it might not necessarily be hard cash in the bank, because maybe that's not what you need. You might think that's what you need, but the universe could well come back with something else, as in, I don't know, maybe your car needs fixing and somebody comes up and says, oh, I can fix that and I can do it cheap. Not as in cheap at a rubbish job, but you'll know the person and you'll think to yourself, oh wow, that saved me a bit of money, so now I'm a bit better off than I was. And then with the money that you've saved, maybe you can go and spend it by buying somebody a cup of coffee who needs to sit and have a chat with you, and then you can give a bit more of your divine guidance and help that way. Or you might even find somebody comes in and pays for your coffee one day. So paying it forward a little bit always helps, because I feel like whatever you do need will come back to you. So it's all about give and take, okay? But try not to hold back too much. I'm not saying like give away lots of cash or whatever if you haven't got it, but even just 50 pence, you know, in a cupboard, in a shop that's got you know, the cash points in there. I'm trying to think of what they're called, like the charity pots. Yeah. For some reason I called it a cupboard, I don't know why, but yeah, I just feel like just putting your money into the charity pots, 50 pence, if everybody who went in that shop in that day did that, the shop would most likely have quite a bit by the end of the day. So it's all about just little and often. It's not all down to you to fix the world's problems, but it is down to all of us to kind of help each other in all the different little ways that we can as we move through our journeys, and as we sort of I want to say sharing our unique gifts, sharing what we can do, like I said, without the expectation of feeling like I have to have something in return for that. So which is why kind of I thought I'll come on and start doing some of the chakra readings just for a change, to keep it a bit different rather than doing the questions and answers, because I feel like it will help the people who are drawn to it. And I will be posting this up on my YouTube channel for anyone who feels like they might want to share it with other people. Not necessarily for me again. I just put these out because not for followers, not for gifts, not for any of that. This is just literally because I know that somewhere inside of me I've got these gifts and I've got these talents and I've got the intuition and the confidence now to use it, to pass it on to other people, to help them. And this is, I know this is my calling, I know this is what I'm supposed to do, but I don't put any other expectations onto that. I just follow what I know my heart is being called to do, if that makes sense. And by doing that, I do feel like I'm in the flow of life, and I feel like I don't need to control it necessarily anymore. I feel like I can just move forward and allow what needs to go and allow what needs to come. So if the universe is going to reward me, I know that I need to keep my vibration high, and I need to understand that I am worth everything, you know, that I am putting out, if that makes sense. So I know that I will attract in return good things, if that makes sense. So before I finish up the reading today, I am just going to choose one last card because I finished the actual chakra reading now. I hope that helps some of you. And what I'm going to do now is just choose a little affirmation card for everybody before we go. And thank you to everyone who's been listening in. Thank you for the likes. And just thank you for your time today, basically. It's been lovely to connect with everybody. And our affirmation card is: I am hopeful about my future, the best is yet to come. So I feel like just trusting what is coming to you is the best way to be at the moment. Allowing, you know, the universe, like I was saying, to bring to you whatever you need, because you're putting out good things, you will be receiving good things, basically. And let's just have a little look at the card on the other side. And this is a lovely picture of the trees and a train track. It looks like autumn time, so maybe in the autumn you're going to feel a lot more comfortable with this as well, with your journey. You're going to kind of know more about where you're going, because I see that train track. You can see that it's going towards, it's like your journey, it's going towards the place that you need to be traveling towards. So you're not going to feel stuck in this energy anymore. You can move forward. And I see a lot of yellow and orange on this card, and what I sense from that is using your sacral chakra and using your solar plexus chakra. Okay, so your creativity, trusting your intuition, feeling the sunshine, raising your vibration, doing the things that you love, even if it means kind of putting other things or other people on hold at the moment. This next few months on the run up to autumn time, so I was seeing like August and then into September, October maybe, I feel like that's when things will become more apparent to you, and maybe you'll have more of an opportunity then of really getting stuck into what it is you're supposed to be doing and receiving. I feel like those of you are feeling like stuck in your jobs or not feeling as though you're earning enough, give it a little bit more time, because I feel as though at the moment you're still learning things, you're still not quite able to bring towards you. What I'm seeing is, I feel like the problem, I know what the problem is, I'll just tell you what the problem is, okay? It's the fact that you're You feel as though you need to keep doing the same thing over and over again to earn the same amount of money every week, if that makes sense. So you're controlling it, you're trying to make this something that it isn't. So you need to trust, and you need to know that when you just allow to come to you what you need to come to you, that's when you'll have more of a chance of building up your client base or whatever it is. Because I do feel like maybe you're writing down somewhere, even I can see like how much you need to make at the end of the month. You need to scrub that, stop looking at that, and just go with the flow and say to the universe what it says on this card. I am hopeful about my future. The best is yet to come. Trust in what is being brought towards you, and say, I have everything I need right now, and I know that the universe is bringing what I do need for the future. So allow the universe to work with you and not against. The more you're pushing against that, the more you're kind of saying, I need this, I need that, you're not going to be able to get it, because you'll feel blocked all the time. You'll feel disappointed as well. I feel like I've kind of gone off on a tangent here, and I do feel like it's important though, because I feel like there is someone who's definitely trying too much to be like how they see maybe other people as well. But your journey is different. Your journey is totally different, is what I want to say. You're not supposed to go and sit in an office 9 to 5 and, you know, work for other people and have a 5-minute break and work through your lunch hour. You're not supposed to be doing that. That's not life. You're supposed to be doing far less for far more, if that makes sense. But you need to trust in yourself, trust in your own gift, trust in what it is that you've got to put out to the world, and know that what it is enough to support you, because you're not fully engaged in that, you're not fully trusting that. So when you fully step into your power, when you fully trust the universe and your own self to know that what you're doing is good enough, is when the breakthrough will happen. And I really hope that helps someone today, because I am feeling that blockage. But like I said, you'll work through this. You'll get to the point where you find that it clicks, and all of a sudden I want to go back to one of the cards. Let me just see which one it was. It was this one. So all the communication will come in, okay? And this one was for the throat chakra as well, so that blue area. So definitely keep up with the communication. Keep communicating not only with other people but with yourself. Keep telling yourself that you're good enough. Give yourself the affirmation that you are clever enough, you are strong enough, you are gifted. There are all these things that I feel are coming out for you that you're not necessarily seeing in yourself. I think other people see it, but I don't feel like you do. So I think it's important for you to start definitely loving yourself more as well as you move forward. And I really hope this helps some of you today. And like I said, I am going to post this up on my YouTube channel a bit later on today. So if you know of anyone else who this might help, please do direct them towards that. I do put out shorts on my TikTok quite a lot as well, and just positive posts on my Facebook page. Anyone who feels that they want to connect or they'd like a more personal private reading, I do those as well. The link's in my bio for that, for my Facebook, and also the link is here. But it's been lovely to connect with everyone today, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time, and I will be back on live again soon, and I feel like I will continue on doing some more of these chakra readings, because I do feel like they're quite helpful in maybe, you know, maybe not all of you are blocked in every single chakra, but I feel like some of these will be speaking to some of you, and hopefully it's going to help you to know which areas you need to nourish, just in order to get the balance right, unblock all of these chakras and really shine and work to your fullest potential. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care.